What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be playing Hitman, and more specifically, we're going to be playing the third episode, the latest installment, and this is Marrakesh. Um, we're going to be going through and a few assassinations on both targets. To successfully do all of the assassinations and all of the opportunities. Now, I am still working on the prank call and so on and so forth. Whoops. Now, the only one I have not done is Dance Till You Drop. It's been redacted. But I have been able to set it up. I do have a picture of the scenario, and I am able to shoot him at the end and all of it, but I do not get the reward. Now, as you can see here, I have 19 out of 19 assassinations, 23 and 12 out of 22 feats. I have successfully completed all of them. Now, first time going through this level, I was amazed as how of a big variety of different ways of ins and outs. I did like the creativity of the setups, how you were able to get in and out of the council. As always, the silent assassin suit only was the most difficult, so when I do go through this, I will be probably doing a lot of saves, but as a general rule of thumb, when I play, I like to make it more difficult for my personal self and enjoyment I get out of it. With that little added risk, I tend to play a lot more carefully and cautiously, where then I do not do saves on my playthroughs, but with the Silent Assassin is the exception. So we are going to get started. We are going to start from the entrance on most of these. I like to usually carry, the silver ballers, as any Hitman 47 fan knows. That is his trademark weapon. In this level, you do not need the lockpick if you do get the MasterCard. And as far as the school, if you get the headmaster's key, you will not need the lockpick. So those are the only two real entrances that you could use one, but I mean there is also that one restaurant in the middle where you could go in through the back, but it's a crowded alleyway, so you're taking a risk. But I did find, amongst all the heavy foot traffic, and when the lady turned her head at the right timing, I was able to pick the lock and go in through that way. I was, because I did not find the VIP card, but now that I've been able to figure it out, you can climb in through the rooftop with the adjacent building next door. So we are not going to be bringing a lockpick on this level. Now in the second episode, there are numerous amounts of doors. One we're going to do assassination, actually, is the poison. I have not completed that yet, so we're going to do that. Let's see, what else? We'll bring two different kinds of poison along, and we'll smuggle in an item. We'll drop it off at... Let's see. The mechanic shop. Alright. What to bring along, though? sniper rifle. No. If we do that... Now, I did find we're going to do the sniping later on. Yeah, we're good. As I was saying, in the sniping, I did find that with the school area, when you're taking out the general, if you use the one sniper rifle without the silencer, you will get caught immediately. Where if you're looking at him from the one rooftop that you could shoot him through the window, which I found is the best place, yes, you could get a great zoom in, but it will cost you your nest. Now, if you use the one with the silencer, you'll be able to get away with it, nice and clean. They'll obviously see him in the school drop, but you'll get away with it to calmly walk away along the ledge and go back along your business. And if you use that same silencer here during the mission, it is a much difficult shot to kill the CEO banker.
Welcome to Marrakesh, 47. The situation grows more tense by the minute. The consulate is under lockdown, but the protests are only a stone throw away from full-blown riots, and Zaydan won't hesitate to unleash his troops. So whatever you're planning, time is of the essence. Good luck, 47.
So as I was saying, you will have a much difficult time of zooming in on the second target in the consulate because of the distance, but you really shouldn't have that much difficulty using the silencer, or the sniper rifle with the silent scope, or the silencer with the one zoom in scope, where it'll be easier and you'll be able to conceal your movement a lot easier. So we're going to get this started.
Hey, what's up?
The first assassination attempt we're going to do is the headmaster's revenge.
How's your father?
Doing well, thanks for asking. He's upstairs right now working on this novel of his, some kind of political thriller, I think. You know, airport lit.
Oh, that's nice. So he doesn't miss the old school?
Well, he was headmaster for 30 years, and he still carries around the master key. You know, the one that fits all the locks? Doesn't seem to be able to part with the damn thing. But that's nostalgia for you.
Well, maybe now he'll be...
The old headmaster of the school Zaydan is using as his field HQ lives right above the carpet shop. According to his son, he kept the school's master key out of nostalgia. Supposedly, this opens any lock in the building.
Okay.
Instead.
Right, and maybe my carpets are bad.
As you can see, we are trespassing here, so when you go up here, make sure that kid or anybody, I believe only the kid would recognize you. Now, there's the headmaster. Let's sneak up here. Did not bring anything to distract him. Normally I would bring something to distract him, throw something at those pots, and then be able to subdue him.
Book 1, title Diplomacy's Edge.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
When his best friend is killed by a Langley drone,
Because the other way you'll have a split time. Alright, we got lucky there. As I was saying, you only have a little bit of short window to be able to subdue him without turning him around. Screwdrivers are always good. See, I love the wrenches. It's just like a knife, but you knock them out. It's great in long distance knockouts, especially when you're trying to get a better score and only kill your targets. I always highly recommend you see a wrench, pick them up. Even if you carry a few, you could easily clean out a room if you're fast enough. And good night. He has no idea what happened. Nope. Do not want to poison his hookah. Let's grab his keys. Grab his clothes. And that was a hard hit he took. But I messed up. Okay. I think it was just describing that we picked up the key. Now here are the two guards watching. We have to kind of be a little quick here. They're talking about another opportunity. We'll check that out at another time. And he makes it. Alright. Here's our key. As you saw, if you saw quickly enough, you
There.
can
So much for breaking and entering. You're in. Good work, 47. Now to locate General Zaydan.
Okay. Now, in order to do this, you have to look at all the pictures, the kids' pictures. So, it does not say we have to be dressed up as the headmaster to do this, but that makes it a lot more difficult. You have the headmaster's key, lockpick, or the crowbar to enter the doors. Or you have the headmaster's key, as I was saying. You don't need the lockpick in this episode, excuse me. You know, these guys walk 3 certain places they'll hang out each. As you see, that's him by the window. He usually will then hang out by that hole in the wall, or somewhere over there. Maybe 4. This guy hangs out on this desk and on the other side of the desk. And over there in the part of the room where he was when we entered. Oh, now, we just gotta find our opportunity. As you see here, we walked into the room immediately through that door. There's a chair. You sit there quickly enough, you'll be able to blend in without them recognizing you. You'll be able to brush your shoes, polish your shoes, excuse me. I'm a little tired. I've been playing Hitman for the last few days. I haven't been sleeping too much. Trying to figure out everything that there is to figure out in this level and trying to accomplish as much. I must say, this series is by far the greatest series I have played in this installment yet. They are definitely on the right track if they keep this going up. I just wish that I had more levels to enjoy and more targets. This is what I've imagined when Blood Money would be on the next consoles. Now, Absolution was fun and all, but oh, wrong button. Okay. Now the reason we wanted to do that was to grab his uniform, actually. Drop the gun, don't need the gun. Now we're going to be able to walk around here a lot more freely and actually dismiss some of the guards because we are a higher ranking soldier. So, as you see, we have to only avoid other equal ranking soldiers or the general himself. We're going to want to dismiss him because we're actually going to be hiding around here. Dismiss him. There's one of the kids' drawings that we're going to need to look at.
Thank you, sir.
Let's get a better look at that just in case. Excuse me. Now, in this room, walk over here. There's a crowbar. What important is the school safe code. That safe is in the general's room, where over there you will be able to find a code and then call the other target up and have him meet in the secret tunnel underneath the ground. And then either just shoot him head on, or there's a few assassination attempts you could set up underneath there. Now let's see what's going on in here. Alright, he's going to walk the hallway. So, we're going to just check out those drawings. Okay. Let's have him look at them just in case. Alright, make sure this guy doesn't spot us. As you can see, he has a identifier over his head. And he will be able to call us out, which will then, we'll have to just flat out shoot him right there. We do not want to do that. It'll just ruin all the work we set up doing all this. So you want to look at all the kids' drawings before you go dress back up as the headmaster, and then kill him. Now, I do not know if this matters or not to zoom in, but you know what, safe than sorry. One last look just in case. Now, alright. I believe that's all of the drawings, so he's not up here. The other commanding officer is. He is actually downstairs talking to the prisoner. Okay. We can go over here into the room where we're going to actually hang out. What we're going to do is actually set up another assassination attempt. We're going to end up kicking the toilet off the top and killing him with it. Where those two guys are talking.
That's all he really is.
Going to turn on the radio. And they're going to speak over the intercom and talk some crap about the general. Just need to watch out for that guy right there. Yeah, he's up there already.
That is General Reza Zaidan, Keeper of the Peace.
Okay, so now we just gotta wait for him to walk downstairs, get in position, and let the magic happen. And this way you'll be able to knock out the Headmaster's Revenge and this assassination attempt as well. Get a price for 2 for 1. And enter the school. And kind of rank up a few points.
Are you completely out of your minds? You think you can just disrespect your superiors without consequences? Shame on you. I should have you both court-martialed. Now get back to your posts.
Target down.
You gotta love that
Move
break.
on to Klaus Strandberg.
Plus you get an accidental kill. It all looks like an accident. So all we do is just head out of here. Run like the wind. Alright, let's grab our clothes. We don't need that outfit any longer. And that's how you would do that assassination. So here we are the, hold on. Does that commander also have? He does. Okay. Never mind, I read something on one of the posts on Hitman where the commander with the red bandana You could go anywhere, meaning that there's only one of these guys with the red bandana. It appears that the commanders all have red bandanas. Now, I'm not quite sure if that's to be true, but from what it looked like, there was a commander in that field making those guys exercise, and he had a red bandana. Okay. So now that we did that, what we are going to do next, actually, is set up the assassination attempt for... Why don't we do the media? Where we'll cause an explosion. Yeah, we'll do that one. As you can see how much detail is put into this level, time and care for each character movement. It is amazing, the detail and how big the levels have gotten.
Sir!
God, I remember when they first started out and on the PC, and then I got to play on the console as Silent Assassin, as the characters and how depth this was. Where, wow, I love the history of it all.
You have to salute to
On
get this
this.
post. Not bad, huh? I figure since no one knows about the escape tunnel,
Now, these two are talking. Well, let them. They'll let you.
all we gotta
They'll
do
tell
is
you.
Shit! What? Shit! I forgot to leave the all-access keycard in the parking garage. You kidding? I need to get back there before XO tears me a new one. All right, I'll hold down the fort. Take the tunnel. It's way faster. Yeah.
Now, that's the key card I was mentioning earlier in the beginning of the video. That if you obtain it, you will not have any need for the lockpick. Needless to say, the lockpick, if caught using, you are going to recover as blown.
Bankers are cankers.
So,
Got it?
gotta love that wrench. And there it is. Gives you all access to the consulate. So you really do not need the lockpick. I'm a big fan of the lockpick. I like to carry it all the time because you never know what you're going to walk into, what you're going to need, when you're going to need it. And my view on it is always have more doors open than closed. Now we're going to actually go this way, pick up some C4. Or you know what? Yeah, we're going to have to, instead of C4, we're going to have to pick up one of these removed bombs. I don't know if it's C4 or not. But regardless, it's going to do the trick we need. We're going to stuff it inside of a camera. And then we're going to go get the cameraman's crew. And dress up as the cameraman. And let the magic happen. You know what, hang on, let me take a look. Was that C4? Remote explosive. Okay. This is going to eat me if I don't take a look. Does not tell me. Ugh.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. I am your commanding officer. To these people, you think a uniform would mean something. Especially in that country. You're in the crew, staging one. Seems like everybody's on edge. Even your own soldiers against one another. I love the humming of this basement.
Most impressive, 47. Now to
Now,
locate Klaus Strandberg.
be careful if you come up this way through the basement. There's a door there, or whichever way you decide to enter. In the consulate, you are going to encounter some cameras, so watch your movements, pay attention, plan before you move around, depending on your uniform, especially if you're doing the Silent Assassin. You do not want to get spotted. That will, once blown, you're blown. Here, that's the only camera that I've known to have encountered down here. Another place, if you do not have a key card, where you see those two soldiers, not the ones to the left, the ones straight ahead of Agent 47. At that table, you will find a key card. Now, back to the camera situation in the garage. That's the only camera, I believe, down here. As you can see, you need a key card to open that door. Lockpick will not do it, actually. crowbar, and a favorite of mine. Could never go wrong. Now, the one place the soldier does not have too much free roam is the consulate area. But, crap, there's usually a cop talking to him here. You know what, we're going to go upstairs very fast, because I need... Usually if I come in straight through the garage, up here I will go up the stairs and immediately walk to the room on the left. Oh, hang on.
Massage expert Connie Engstrom. Report at the reception desk.
Another wrench, somebody you could dump bodies, and a janitor's outfit. Now, as you can see, our target's over there. Here, actually, if you have a screwdriver, you could, as you could see, expose the wire. So when he's over there, leaning against the railing, looking over the edge, you're in that control room, and then you turn on the power to the light from the control room. He'll end up electrocuting himself. We'll do that in another later on. But if you want, you could turn on the vacuum. That cop will come in here. You could take him out and then hide his body and go on your way. The reason I wanted to come up here so quickly earlier, and when I was dressed as a soldier, was that cop will recognize us downstairs or upstairs. Notice that when we were up here in a soldier's outfit, we were trespassing. There are certain officers or janitorial staff in the consulate, they will be able to recognize you in the janitor's outfit. As you can see, guy cleaning over there, he will recognize us. What you want to do if you did enter the same way we had is you see the security areas right there. Best way to do this is just simply turn on the Xerox machine, walk away. You can either walk in the same door that he's going to walk out of, but keep in mind the cameras, you just come around here though, you'll notice there are none. He will exit the room, excuse me again. And you can destroy your evidence. Or you can poison his drink, make him leave, do a whole bunch of different things here. Well, one other thing, take him out, I guess. Now, on the first floor, I believe there's one other camera down here. And it's over there by the revolving door, which is open. The room over here on the left, if you walk up to the table, pick those up, you have the keys to the staff car. Once the mission's complete, you'll be able to exit that way. Now, I still have not found the tank vehicle keys. I still have to run around, figure this out. Now, if you come in, if you start the mission, we'll end up doing this later on. Be able to do this opportunity, which is the what the receptionist is calling out for, the masseur, and then you'll be able to take him out when we'll do that in a later video. Well, our main purpose here now is just to simply put a bomb on the camera. And you could do that with the janitorial clothing. Nobody will think any differently what you're up to.
Back when he first started out.
Yeah, I'm beginning to ramble on and on over here, so I gotta straighten up and get focused back on. As you can see, there's not a little yellow triangle with an exclamation. So we're going to be able to do this carefully. No problem. Hold on to our detonator.
Massage expert Connie Engstrom. Report at the reception desk. That was Connie Engstrom. Please go to the reception desk.
So we're going to switch back into our soldier outfit and exit out the same way we came in and get the party started. Now there's the cop. Yeah, we don't want to trigger that. I normally wait till the door closes to change clothes because you never know. As you notice, we are trespassing and there is a yellow bubble, but everybody will, or yellow bubble, excuse me, white bubble, because we do not belong. If you would come in earlier, you would hear that this cop and that soldier down there was talking about cutting a deal, how the cop will keep the cops out, his men out of the garage, so on and so forth, as long as he keeps the soldiers out of the consulate area. Now, see, as a soldier, you can move around here on the first floor. But what we wanted to do is already set in stone. So we're going to get a move on. Here's some more remote explosives in case if you don't pick them up in the tunnel or over there in the school. Now in that room you'll be able to find some rat poison. We'll all cover it all in a later episode. Here we're going to knock out like probably about 4 more times that we're going to play this level. 2 more assassinations at times each, so 8 in total. I do not know why they not want you using the card key. Oh, alright. Oh, here it is. As you can see, it's a controversial move to use the card key on that door. Can't imagine why.
Strandberg has agreed to an exclusive interview with celebrity GNN reporter Pam Kingsley, no doubt to enrage the public even further. This could be a way inside the lockdown consulate, and the replacement cameraman, a local freelancer, is yet to arrive.
And you have a Anna, for Christ's sake.
Now, as you know what, I just thought about it. I should have showed you where that rat poison was, because just in case if you do not have the non-lethal one, though, it'll make them vomit, it'll get them sick. It's just like rat poison. So if you do not have this, where actually I believe you get this in one level 3, 4, I forget what level it is in this level, that when you're level up for your character, you end up getting that. But needless to say, it's not going to stop us from doing this. Now, to walk in here, there's a few different ways. You have to either get the key from that guy, where if you see that, turning this on will kind of blow our cover, especially that lady's looking. So what we're going to do is what I mentioned before. The building... Oh, crap.
Thanks, really.
Why were we trespassing? That's not right. Can't imagine why we were trespassing.
No, sister.
Okay.
That you went out with last year. I forget. You brought her home once or twice.
Alright, let's see what this guy does.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, we're trespassing, apparently. Okay, so since we're trespassing, let's take let's take out our old buddy.
Placid. I'm sorry to dump this turd on you, but I've been waiting 6 months for this transfer, and I'm not about to don my cape just because Alana made an asshole decision. Oh!
You always want to pick up their weapon, because just in case if somebody comes up here, they find a weapon laying around, they might get a little suspicious. There's an outfit we could shopkeeper. Now we could be up here. Don't really care. Okay. Whoops. I love that. I should have looked actually before coming in that way. As you can see, he's over there smoking a hookah. Now, you could do this dressed up as... Best way would to be dressed up as one of them. So we're going to actually get one of their outfits.
If you need anything, please don't hesitate.
So since you're in here, we're going to get the membership card key. Alright.
Yeah, I'm the man.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Now we could blend in. Alright, our guy's over there actually. I don't like to usually play with the markers on. I'm doing it actually for the video. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I played it, I did play with the markers on, so I could know what's going on. Now, I do not want to use our friend. Ooh. That'll be in a later assassination attempt. Because actually, for myself, I have not done that yet. But what we want to use here is either the rat poison or this. So, why don't we go ahead and do that? And let him smoke away. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got away with it. That's the guy I was looking for earlier. So, now, as you can see, he smoked it. He doesn't feel well. As you can see, he's sick. Close the door. Let's do our thing. First thing I always like to do is hide the body before I take him. So now we're dressed up as media. And we could just simply go and meet with the rest of the crew. And enter the consulate. Now, normally, if you're going on the second floor, if you're dressed up as the intern or, say, the janitorial service and you go past the security service, not the set of stairs we ended up using, you will have to get frisked. Keep in mind, do not carry weapons. Needless to say, your cover will be blown. Now, the set of stairs we use, depending on the outfit, if you are the press, they will notice you.
Finally, where have you been?
Sorry. Streets outside.
Once again, I gotta say bravo to this company. The depth of the game of each level.
Just a minute.
Hey, cameraman, how's it going?
All right. Looks like we're clear to enter Miss King's.
Whoops, wrong button.
Okay, remember, Pam, technically, Stromberg has not been convicted of any crime. So, we're not allowed to ask directly about the location of the set building. Stick to the facts.
I got it.
The accusations, the trial, Stromberg's dramatic breakout. You know, get his side of the story.
Tight. I got
Right.
this.
And you, aim and shoot. This is it, guys. Big one.
Hey, camera guy.
What's up, buddy?
Pam Kingsley, GNN News. My name is Pearson. Mr. Strandberg is ready for you. Follow me, please. I must say,
An apology would be nice.
Normally she says,
Only do my left side. I call it my Hollywood side.
ugh, I screwed up the cinema. Well, normally she says that doing an interview is all usually well and good, but at this moment in time, because of what's going on out there, that it is kind of poking the eye. Something along those lines.
Aha, capital, you made it. Come on in. Come in, good. Pam Kingsley, a pleasure. I watch your show all the time. You're even more lovely in the flesh. And this is...
Tyler Clark, producer. And this is our cameraman, Finley.
Tyler and Finley. Splendid. Well, let's do this, shall we? Where do you want me? The light is nice over here. Not that I want to tell you boys how to do your jobs, good heavens.
Well, right here is fine, Mr. Strandberg. Sit down, make yourself comfortable, and we'll be ready in no time.
Oh, no, please, please. Call me Klaus.
Okay, I think we're set. Roll when you're ready.
Camera rolling.
Showtime.
Access to the consulate and first row seats for the interview. Nicely done, 47.
Let me start by asking, how do you feel right now?
Like my feet hasn't touched the ground, Miss Kingsley. These last few weeks, everything that's happened to me, it's just utterly unreal.
Mr. Strandberg, for the last 7 years, you have been the CEO of AMB, the biggest private bank in Morocco. 3 weeks ago, the police showed up on your doorstep and you were arrested for billions of dollars in misappropriation.
Such were the charges, yes.
Do you have any explanation to these accusations?
Okay.
Well, I can only conclude that the Moroccan...
Normally I was actually waiting for the director to ask for me to go check on the lights upstairs, but he hadn't managed to do that. I just was wanting to see that cinema. Okay, let's do this.
You might call it a loophole. You might call it creative bookkeeping. But the law is...
There you have it.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
That's the way you will do that. And then you will simply A, walk straight out of the consulate, but we picked up those car keys, so why not use them? You could either go to one of those exits, but we have car keys. Notice we're not supposed to be down here. My only concern is I get spotted.
Yeah, okay, I got you, man. Hey! Please acknowledge! Jesus, someone really went to town. We need help, fast!
Alright. We're out. Minus that way. I've never done taking a car usually after the fire alarm triggers, but
Compromise. But
that's the way that is. Oh, I did get the last dance. They finally gave it to me. That was some of what I was doing earlier on. Okay, we are going to do it again. Let's replay. This time we are just going to... what do you guys want to do? Why don't we use the oil lamp? And we'll use the lethal poison. And we'll poison... yeah, we'll poison the banker.
Welcome to Marrakesh, 47. The situation grows more tense.
Alright, we already know.
I'm very sorry. Let me get out of here.
Alright. Pick that up. Pick up our old screwdriver. Never know.
Doing well. Thanks for asking.
Destin gets trapped by a set of stairs. He said okay. You heard him. Oh, you know what? We're not going to actually do the oil lamp assassination with the good old colonel. We're actually going to dress up as the prisoner. Kind of want a guard's uniform. Nope. Let's slide. This is going to be a little risky because I wonder how long I could hang out here.
General Zayden keeps coming down here to check on the prisoner. I hear they were close, so what'd he do, poor bastard?
Way I heard it, his brother was one of the policemen who got killed when the mercs attacked Strandberg's prison transport this morning. So he got cold feet, tried to blow the lid on the whole operation.
According to the soldiers, the condemned prisoner in the cell was a close friend of Zaydan. However, when his brother, a Marrakesh police officer, was killed during Strandberg's breakout, the prisoner decided to betray Zaydan and go public. Alas, he was caught before he could thwart the coup d'etat.
Not smart, but pretty human.
I'm just glad I wasn't picked for firing someone.
I hear you.
Alright, ninja. Ninja vanish. Oh no. I did not bring my lockpick. Ugh. The good old... Nope, but I do have the headmaster's key. Ha 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 ha. I did come prepared. Going to Boy Scouts did pay off finally.
You're in. Good work, 47. Now to locate General Zaydan.
Now, as before, if you notice, whoops. Now that commander is the, not that commander, but if you are dressed up in the commander's outfit, you are going to only want to excuse the soldier that's guarding the prisoner, where that's the only way you'll be able to dress up as the prisoner himself. So there we have it. That guy's gun. Ah, there it is. Never leave guns laying around unless you're using them for a trap. And yes, I've done that a few times. Definitely pays off.
You believe for a second that Zayden is masterminding this coup by himself? Come on.
Now, the way I think you get the,
Charm.
you know what, I'll explain that another time, never mind. There's our prisoner.
You're dismissed. General Zayden's order.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well, that's not our prisoner, but that's our soldier that's guarding him. That's our prisoner.
Is someone in here? Hello?
Yeah, let's put him down this way.
Good plan. Zaydan won't expect resistance from a tied-up prisoner. That is General Reza Zaydan, Keeper of the Peace.
Time to decide. What should I do? Well, don't tell me you're sleeping, Syed. There's plenty of time for that.
Target down.
It's too bad he falls off the chair, because that would be pretty cool, actually. So, we can get an unnoticed kill that way. But, I almost walked right out that door. I kind of want to chance it to dress up and try to run back out. You know what? Let's do it. Alright, let's stay low. Let's just pay attention. Hoo. That was close. Oh, climb 47. Climb. Alright, we're okay now. Oop, wrong one. Come on, buddy. Come on. Alright. We're out of here. Let's see where that kid's at. Alright, let's get out of here. So, what we're going to do now, I was thinking either poisoning him, which I mentioned earlier, but as I was setting up for the last target's takedown, I was also thinking of maybe doing the media, walking in that way, dropping a moose on him.
Hey, buddy.
But at second thought, why don't we just... Yes, why don't we just simply fix the light switch? Why did I choose to walk through the crowd?
Alright.
No, we're gonna actually poison him like I planned before.
This won't get out of hand.
They're angry.
What do they expect when a jerk like Stromberg claims
You know what I just noticed? As this whole time I was walking toward the consulate, I do not have my setup as a soldier. Okay. Now, the first time I was playing it, actually, I was wandering the streets trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. We're actually going to experience part of my first walkthrough. So, as my first time, I was just walking around, walking these streets, and then I decided I'm going after the general. So I figured straightest, fastest way towards your target would be straight ahead. So, if you would have been able to see that this was straight towards the general, but this is actually towards the secret underground tunnel. Did not know that back then. So I was just walking, and I stumbled upon their conversation.
Oh, who'd you have to salute to get this post? Not bad, huh? I figure since no one knows about the escape tunnel.
Now, my first time through, I actually took out the guard on the left because I was not sure what I was going to encounter down the stairs. And at least I figured, at least this way I'll have a uniform versus walking around and then trying to scramble in a hiding spot. Because I didn't know whether somebody was going to come through this door and go back down the stairs, if that was just their given path, or not. Now he walks over there. I didn't care about this guy. This guy actually glimpses back that direction. Caught. Hate to do that, but you saw my face. Pick up our friend. There's our key card. Now, if you are... Can I hide him anywhere? Here's a way where you set up for the other assassination attempt. You turn off the generator, you puncture the hole, and then he'll turn it on. Doing so will cause a fire. And you can take out 1 or 2 targets at the same time. Now, setting up one target's pretty easy, actually. The only way I've been able to do the 2 targets, catching them both on fire at the same time, is by running the whole level around. Not simply walking from post to post. I prefer the walking because it adds that little aspect of realism, I guess.
You made it. Most impressive, 47. Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Excuse me. Long night. Now, in the old Hitman games, which I'm very, very happy to say that they've changed and corrected, when in the old ones, as I was mentioning, that if you were caught running, they would automatically suspect you.
Yeah, sure, of course. I just don't see the need for all the secrecy.
And you don't have to. Orders are orders. Look, trust me, you don't want us in the building.
What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on, buddy? I want this disguise. Notice my assault rifle. I have a nice garbage can to conceal it in. And off on my way I go. Now, the two places I found rat poison in this level is actually, surprisingly enough, on this card here. You see it right there. Let's pick it up. Let's get out of here so we don't turn our back to that guy. Or have to. Swipe and end. Now, here, this will set up the information for the meeting protocol. I'd rather take him out because when I do take out my target, he will walk in the room. I noticed when I was the intern, I ended up taking out my target, and then I was trying to hide the body. As I got close to the door, he walked in and caught us. So I just found it easier just to knock him out. It's better that way. You don't have to worry about an extra pair of eyes where you don't want them, and there's not enough. And there's enough. It's a small area to control with a limited amount of people that are going to be trafficking through here. Now, around here is where he stands, where you'll be able to snipe him from way over there. But it is doable. I've done it 100 times. I will show you in the next video. There's the safe, or one of them. Now, here's the drink we want. Now, you could put the rat poison in, put the rat poison in and drown him in the toilet when he goes or throws up. What we are going to do here is just straight up kill him. Hold on, which one's poison? Yeah, I want this one, the fatal. So we're not going to be playing around here. He's going to walk in, drink that, pass out. I think, what I get? See, I want to watch him. Can we? Our head sticks up from that window. So, alright, we're gonna kind of chance it. I usually duck around the meeting table. Gives us more opportunity to run around, and worst case scenario, just to be able to hide at a better angle from the targets. Or whoever enters this room, I should say. So all we're gonna do here is just wait this out. That's all we can do. And you can see the rioters are out there. Now, I don't like shooting him through here, because as you could see, the window blinds, I did shoot the window blind once when he bobbed his head, and it was actually my fault, because I ended up twitching my thumb ended up twitching the controller, which moved it a little to the left, which then ended up causing me to hit the blind, and then he was alerted. But I was able to get him on the run. Ruined my score, and I did not get the kill. I did not get to kill him the way I wanted to for the sniper's challenge. So I had to redo that. My suggestion is to wait till he's in the next room with a clear, plain window without any obstruction to go through. If you're sitting at the right angle, which I'll show you, that's the one we're going to do for the next two targets. You just simply would have to worry about the flags, and I don't even think that much. If you're the intern, you can play on that computer. If you have the safe code, you're doing all that. You're running around. I wonder why this embassy's trashed. I mean, you would think an embassy's pretty clean. You know, oh shoot. I mean, it's not like it got ransacked on the inside yet. I mean, are the people a bunch of slobs or something?
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
Tasteless and traceless. So, I'm gonna just hide him over here next to the cop. When he wakes up, he'll have an unpleasant surprise. And we are just simply gonna get the heck out of here. Let's see. Now here, on these doors, you'd be able to use a lockpick. Now there's that one officer that'll be able to spot us. These two will not. So we're going to just simply walk on by, and home free we are. Oh, I forgot. That's that one camera I was talking about. Oh, I forgot to do the security.
Thanks for responding so quick. We never expected something like this. Not Denver.
Yeah, this guy ripped off like 7 billion, 6 billion or something like that from these people. Not our problem. What our problem is his head. So we took care of that. As far as I know, he got a bigger payday, but he didn't get to enjoy it. And from what it looked like, he was just a patsy in the general scheme where... Whoops. He did not work out too well for either. Alright. Hey, I got the Master Assassin Challenge. Awesome. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the next assassination we plan on doing for the General. So I'm thinking for either the unhappy ending for our friend in the consulate. It's either the oil lamp or don't use that tone. Don't use that tone's pretty long. You know, I told you guys I'm going to show you the sniper assassination. So that's what we're going to do actually. So why don't we plan for that? Now I like to plant the gun here because it's a large drop off. It's close to one of my targets. I have 2 sniper rifles. As you can see, this one has a double zoom while this one has a feather. The feather, I believe, represents the silence. Nope. Maybe that man saying shush represents the silence. I don't know what the feather represents. This one, it looks like there's a bullet and a ×2 scope, so I do zoom in more, and I believe the bullets I could penetrate through certain material. This is more for a silence type sniper rifle. So, since we're going to be running the streets, we are definitely going to need to start as an undercover. So we're going to move a little faster. We're going to take the lockpick. But we don't need the lockpick, really. Yeah, we don't need it. What we really... let's do soldier all the way, huh? Some C4 on us. Viper wave? I'm gonna be choking anybody. You know, in all honesty, it doesn't matter.
You're in. Good work, 47. Now to locate General Zaydan.
Alright, you do not want to get up quickly because the guard that's actually looking at us will be able to recognize us. If you do, it's not that big of a deal. I've seen somebody on their video run by quickly. So, big fan of the wrench. Whoops. Whoops. And out. Now, the reason I started here is because we're going to be running around with a gun on our back. Now, you don't have to start out here. I just did this to save myself the trouble from getting a uniform. Or simply just jumping. Since he's looking out the window, we're going to wait a second. And on we go. I did not pick up the lockpick. You gotta be kidding me. Good. It's nice. Oh, scratch that exit. I remember now saying I don't need the lockpick. Okie dokie. We improvise. We'll just go out through the main door. Not a big deal. Yeah, I definitely like how they improved in this. It's blood money, even that you don't have to leave behind your... I mean, you don't have to get dressed in the outfit. The outfit you started out in. You know what? I went the wrong way. I just simply want to climb a pipe. Don't want to get spotted. But we're okay. Okay. Now, this is more or less just a waiting game. But what Sniper Challenge isn't, right? He's at that window. Another about 4 minutes we're gonna have to wait for the next opportunity we get. It's about 3 to 5 minutes we usually end up waiting. And it's only about a 3-second gap we got. Yeah. His head peaks right around here. So we have a good 3 minutes on our side. At least 5. Good hard 3 minutes. Now, like I was mentioning before, you definitely want this sniper rifle versus the other one. The other one will, yes, you will have an easier shot, but you're definitely going to give your position away. I've tried it. I used up all my ammunition. I even taken a few assault rifles, some clips and everything, and as all the firefights I've gotten in, and kid you not, I've had a multiple headshots on all the targets down there in that courtyard, but I still was unable to make it, where I ended up eventually running out of bullets, and the police force was down there shooting at me as I tried running on the ledge trying to escape. So you do not want to use the sniper rifle without the silencer on this. Let's see where our buddy is. Yeah, he usually, his pattern is he walks around, goes into, or peeks into that classroom, walks down the hallway, then ends up going downstairs, talking to the prisoner, climbing the stairs, then approaching our window, our target area, I should say, which is the window, and then going back up the opposite hallway and into which I believe the old headmaster's quarters, or excuse me, not the quarters, the headmaster's office would be, which is right there with that envelope behind it, or with that envelope the room is located behind it. And that's where our good old general takes his residence up right now. Yeah, I think he is going downstairs right now. Yeah, he's going downstairs. So he's going to go downstairs. He's going to go talk to the prisoner, have you mix a few words back and forth, and then approach that window. We're only going to have a few seconds at best, a good 5 seconds at best to get a headshot, because a body shot will not do it. It'll just knock him down. It will not kill him. And needless to say, we're going to give ourselves away. Normally, I would save this, and for the video purposes, I think I should. But I'm going to go against better judgment for the sake of we're in this to win this with one way in and one way out. Hitman doesn't get a second chance. So neither do we. It's that little added effect. Because, yeah, it is all a game, but we're playing for this little fantasy part, so we get to enjoy this. And I remember in the other Hitman games, the harder levels you would get to choose on novice and progress yourself through. As you progress yourself forward on the more difficult levels of Master Assassin or what have you, you did not have the opportunity to save. Or if you did, it was a very light, limited time.
Target down. Move on to Klaus Strandberg.
Headshot, ballistic kill, unnoticed. Now being the guard, you can walk the streets with the gun on your back. Nobody will say or do anything to you. You could even note, as you notice, you could even hang out up here, and nothing will happen to you. And then you see that time we just walked right past him. He didn't even notice us. He was so into his book. That's what I'm curious if that's what ends up happening. If that would have happened to us earlier.
So he doesn't miss the old school?
Well, he was headmaster for 30 years.
So normally I'd like to walk through our neighborhood, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kinda wanna get this video done. It is getting late for me. I have to go to bed. Oh, that's needless information. Well, for this purpose of our video. I want to pass on this information to you guys, so if somebody's having a difficult time out there, you'll be able to take a look at this, and hopefully this helps you out. When I first played this level and I was trying to figure out all these angles, I loved the multiple ideas that were just running through my head. How to do this, how to do that, where can I jump into, how even this is going to look to me.
I'm sorry.
So you want to go in this shop on this rooftop.
Hi, Private.
Mind you, there is a lady there. But you have the silencer, it will muzzle your shot. Take a look at our target, find out where he's at. So it looks like he was over there leaning on the rail, walking back. As you could see him through our scope, he moves off of the main floor to the left side of the building. Now he's off to the little corridor area where there's two couches, and to the one side of him is the office room, where Ben is connected to his office, or the room with the excuse me, that room. But we're gonna wait for him right around here. Like I said, you could shoot him through these windows. The windows don't matter, I noticed. But what does matter, which is kind of funny, the blinds. These must be metal blinds, so I don't know. These are not penetrating bullets as the other ones are on the gun. Now, the other sniper rifle would work on him 100 times better versus the general, because the general we need to muzzle our shot and hide our presence. Because if we give ourselves away without the silencer, then they're gonna know where we are. So, but here you could shoot and give yourself away. By the time they come up here and search the area, you'll be gone. You'll be dead, and you'll be on your way. I lose my target sometimes in a shadow. Him wearing a white suit, you think I'd be able to see him easier. Now, I could shoot him from here, but I do not feel comfortable. It appears he's talking to the intern. Yeah. As the intern, you could garrote him, and then you would get a assassination, one of the assassinations in this level. As you could see, there was the guard I was mentioning earlier. I will show you guys how to end up taking out the guard, or excuse me, how to take him out with the intern outfit and how to acquire that at another video. So he's out over here yelling at the intern. There's our guard. There goes. Ho 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 ho! I accidentally almost pushed the trigger on my controller here. God, that would have screwed everything up. Thank goodness. Alright, here's not our guy. Ah, there's our guy. Like I was mentioning, you could shoot him. See, I feel very comfortable right now to shooting him in the head, but it's that little added fact that I might accidentally hit him, or one of those metal screens. Now this is a lot more comfortable.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
Now as you can see, headshot, ballistic kill. did not give me unnoticed and all of that. It might have been because that lady was in his background, so I'm wondering if I stayed my scope too long. Well, normally that's the way I did it. Well, that's the way I had done it before, and it worked out just fine. That's the way I normally like to do it. And that usually works out. But there you have it, folks. I hope this was helpful for you. Solo H out. I gotta go to bed.
Compromised.
Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was informative for you guys and entertaining. You guys have a good one. If you like this, please leave a like. Definitely leave a comment. If you have any questions on previous episodes, I'll answer them as best as I can. And I'll be making a few more. I'm going to be making a few more videos on the next few assassinations. You guys have a good one. Take care.